Let's travel to the Grand Canyon, the vast ravine spanning hundreds of miles, the deepest of red colors carved by the flow of the Colorado River. But beneath its awe-inspiring beauty lies some shocking and chilling discoveries. These discoveries have been made in one of the most ancient sites in the world, the walls and floor of the Grand Canyon, home to rocks, fossils, and other discoveries that are millions of years old. These strange and chilling discoveries will make you think twice before venturing too deep into the depths of the Grand Canyon. So whether it's proof of aliens or something a bit more down to earth, let's dive in and explore the breathtaking beauty and horrifying nature of one of the world's greatest marvels. These are the terrifying discoveries found in the Grand Canyon. Cliff collapse.
Tetrapod tracks found on the Bright Angel Trail weren't just any old footprints. They were like a window into the past.
When a cliff collapsed in the Grand Canyon, researchers weren't expecting to find anything of interest other than the rocks that had fallen. But to their surprise, they discovered 313-million-year-old fossil footprints, making them the oldest recorded tracks of their kind in the park. This discovery sheds light on early vertebrate animals and their behaviors and offers a peek into the ancient history of the Grand Canyon. It was a chilling discovery for scientists, as the tracks were far more significant than scientists originally thought. These are by far the oldest vertebrate tracks in Grand Canyon, which is known for its abundant fossil tracks, said paleontologist Stephen Rowland. These tracks also mark the earliest evidence of vertebrate animals walking on sand dunes, giving us a glimpse into the behavior and habitats of ancient creatures. It's a chilling reminder that there is still so much to learn about the mysteries hidden within the walls of the Grand Canyon. The researchers, however, weren't exactly sure what they were seeing. From the spacing of the footprints, they were able to determine that the animals walked in a distinct gait called a lateral sequence, in which the legs on one side of the animal move in succession. This gait is seen in modern-day animals like dogs and cats when they walk slowly. The discovery of these ancient tracks only adds to the eerie and mysterious nature of the Grand Canyon, making us wonder what other secrets are waiting to be uncovered. Cave of Domes.
Several hundred chambers have been uncovered, accessible by passages that branch off the main route.
The Grand Canyon is home to over 1,000 caves, but the Cave of Domes is perhaps one of the most fascinating. Located on the west side of Horseshoe Mesa, this subterranean cave system holds a succession of remarkable domes that have evolved over millions of years. The buildup of mineral deposits on the cave ceiling has given the domes their distinctive look, drawing tourists from around the world to witness the unique geological formations. Guided tours are available, providing a deeper understanding of the history and science behind this captivating natural wonder. The National Park Service estimates that only 335 of the 1,000 caves in the Grand Canyon have been recorded, adding an element of mystery to the Cave of Domes. For many years, it was like the Polkaroo or Bigfoot of Horseshoe Mesa, a legend said to exist but never found. It wasn't until a determined guide stumbled upon it that the cave was officially discovered. Today, visitors can explore the secrets of the Cave of Domes and marvel at its beauty, making it a must-visit destination for anyone exploring the depths of the Grand Canyon. It's a haunting location for many visitors who ascribe an almost spiritual experience to visiting it. The Great Unconformity.
And that unconformity represents so much time that it's known as the Great Unconformity.
There are many myths and legends surrounding the Grand Canyon, but none are as mysterious as the Great Unconformity. This geological feature observed in the Grand Canyon and other regions worldwide shows a significant discontinuity in the rock sequence, with millions or even billions of years of rock layers missing from the geological record. The Great Unconformity can be found between the ancient Vishnu schist, dating back over 1.7 billion years, and the Tapete Sandstone, which is approximately 525 million years old. This gap in the rock layers represents a crucial part of Earth's history and is still being studied and debated by scientists today. The Great Unconformity is not only found in the Grand Canyon, but also in other famous geological sites such as the Rocky Mountains, the Canadian Shield, and the Appalachian Mountains. It is considered one of the most profound unconformities on Earth, with up to 1.3 billion years of Earth's history missing due to erosion. Unconformities like the Great Unconformity offer important insights and understanding of Earth's geologic time and history, but are also horrifying to consider. What could have caused such a significant gap in the rock record, and what other secrets may be hidden within this missing time? The Great Unconformity is just another chilling reminder that there is still so much about our planet that we have yet to uncover. Dinosaur no?
Probably some type of reptile, pretty large, that was walking up and down this sand dune.
It's one of the strangest facts about the Grand Canyon, one so bizarre that almost nobody believes it. But it's true. No dinosaur bones have ever been found within the canyon walls. Despite being an incredibly ancient site with rock layers dating back millions of years, none of these layers fall within the time period of the dinosaurs. The rock formations in the Grand Canyon are primarily from the Paleozoic and Mesozoic eras, which predate and coincide with the age of dinosaurs, respectively. This explains why no dinosaur fossils have been discovered in the Grand Canyon. The right layers and time periods simply aren't present. The lack of dinosaur bones only adds to the mysteries surrounding this iconic landmark, leaving us to wonder what other prehistoric creatures may have roamed the area in the past. While it may be disappointing to not find any dinosaur bones in the Grand Canyon, it's a reminder that this majestic site holds a vast amount of geological history waiting to be explored and understood. It's also a shocking reminder that there might be terrifying fossils of creatures that existed before the dinosaurs we have yet to discover. COCONINO sandstone.
And then over this way, we see the parting lineation or current lineation on the rock.
Another bizarre archaeological discovery in the Grand Canyon is the COCONINO sandstone, a rock layer dating back over 275 million years. This uniquely textured and light-colored sandstone is believed to have been formed by ancient sand dunes that were preserved over time. Scientists have been able to uncover clues about the ancient environment through the study of this rock formation, including evidence of strong winds and shifting sand dunes. The COCONINO sandstone is a reminder of the powerful forces that have shaped the Grand Canyon over millions of years and how it continues to reveal its secrets to this day. This geological wonder is not only a stunning sight to behold, but also a crucial piece of the Grand Canyon's ancient history, adding to the chilling and awe-inspiring nature of this natural wonder. One terrifying aspect of this, however, is the evidence of such strong forces of nature that could have caused this. It's a reminder that at any moment, our world can change, and the Grand Canyon is just one example of how geological processes continue to shape our planet. KINCAID'S Cave.
The walls slanted at an angle of approximately 35 degrees, with rows of mummies occupying distinct shelves.
One of the most bizarre and unnerving discoveries in the Grand Canyon comes from a man named G.E. Kincaid. In early 1909, he claimed to have found a series of caverns and tunnels in the canyon that were believed to be inhabited by an ancient civilization. According to Kincaid's account, he found a passageway leading to a room full of mummies, artifacts, and even a crypt with personal shelves for each mummy. He documented his discovery and sent artifacts to the Smithsonian Institution. However, today, the Smithsonian denies any knowledge or involvement in the excavation. Some believe that this is a cover-up to hide the truth about a possible advanced civilization in the canyon, while others think it was simply a hoax. Either way, the story of Kincaid's Cave still remains a chilling and mysterious legend in the Grand Canyon. If the article published about this discovery is to be believed, the Smithsonian sent over 40 archaeologists to assist Kincaid in the excavation, but there has been no further documentation or evidence to support this story. It's an eerie and unsettling mystery that adds to the mystique and intrigue of the Grand Canyon. Who knows what other secrets are hidden within its depths? Is there really a hidden cave somewhere within the Grand Canyon with a mysterious ancient civilization waiting to be uncovered? The truth may never be known, and that only adds to the chilling allure of Kincaid's Cave. Split twig figures.
Split twig figurines, 4,000 years old. 4,000, and they were found in a cave.
Another strange and unnerving discovery in the Grand Canyon is the split twig figurine. These small, intricate figurines were crafted by ancient inhabitants of the region. Archaeologists estimate that these figurines date back to around 3,000 years ago and were used in religious ceremonies and believed to bring good luck to hunters. The split twig figurines are made from a split twig, which is then fashioned into the shape of an animal, typically a bighorn sheep or deer. The attention to detail and meticulous craftsmanship of these figurines is astounding, especially considering the tools and technology available at the time. These figurines have been found throughout the Grand Canyon and surrounding areas, giving us a glimpse into the beliefs and rituals of the ancient inhabitants of the region. They also add a sense of mystery and intrigue to the already enchanting landscape of the Grand Canyon, especially when some hikers have supernatural stories about these strange figures that just might change your mind about the hidden nature of the Grand Canyon. It's safe to say that the fact these figures used to be believed to be magical has led many visitors to believe they're more than meets the eye. Uranium.
You can see under UV light it fluoresces. Look at that. Fluorescent uranium ore.
While it might not be as mysterious or strange as other discoveries, the presence of uranium in the Grand Canyon is a haunting reminder of the impact humans have had on the natural world. Since the 1950s, the area has been the site of uranium mining, with dozens of mines operating and extracting the radioactive metal used in nuclear power plants. This not only poses potential health and environmental hazards, but it also threatens the cultural and spiritual significance of the Grand Canyon to Native American tribes. This discovery serves as a reminder that even the most ancient and breathtaking landscapes are not immune to human interference and exploitation. The Grand Canyon may hold secrets and wonders, but it is also a fragile ecosystem that must be protected for future generations. So while there are unnerving and mysterious discoveries like the hidden cave that the Smithsonian Institute refuses to admit exists, there's also a very real and natural canyon, one of the most unique landmarks in the United States, that desperately needs to be preserved and taken care of in order to discover everything it has to offer. Angel Trail Pictographs.
Painting hieroglyphics and Egyptian relics can be found in a restricted area of the Grand Canyon.
Another bizarre discovery made in the Grand Canyon was a series of pictographs found on the Bright Angel Trail. These pictographs, which are rock carvings and drawings, date back to ancient civilizations that once called the Grand Canyon home. They depict repeated images of a four-legged animal and other markings that are difficult to decipher. While their complete meaning and context may be lost forever, these pictographs offer a tangible reminder that the Grand Canyon has been home to native people for thousands of years. They serve as a chilling connection to the past and a small glimpse into the lives and beliefs of those who lived in the canyon long before us. As you hike down the Bright Angel Trail, these pictographs are a haunting reminder of the rich history and culture that surrounds the Grand Canyon. What makes these ancient drawings so terrifying, however, isn't the fact they exist. It's the strange and unnerving things that they depict. While the animals and people in these pictures are unclear, the one thing that is clear is that these are foreign to us. Some conspiracy theorists have even claimed that these drawings could be proof of alien encounters, adding a whole new level of terror to these already eerie pictographs. Whether they depict ancient hunting scenes or something more otherworldly, the Bright Angel Trail pictographs are a chilling reminder of the vast and intriguing history of the Grand Canyon. Giants.
They find more than 40 human skeletons, some of which are abnormally large.
The infamous Kincaid Cave discovery might have well been one of Kincaid's most notable and terrifying discoveries, but according to the story, it wasn't the only thing he discovered. During his exploration of the cave, Kincaid discovered something far more sinister than just ancient Egyptian artifacts and giant mummies, an underground city full of giant skeletons. According to the article published in the Arizona Gazette in 1909, the skeletons found were around 2.74 meters tall and were wrapped in dark linen. These findings have led to speculation and theories of an ancient race of giants that once inhabited the Grand Canyon. While there is no solid evidence to support these claims, it adds a chilling element to the already mysterious underground city discovery. The thought of giant skeletons being found deep within the depths of the Grand Canyon is enough to send shivers down anyone's spine, and it begs the question, what other secrets and discoveries are waiting to be uncovered in this ancient and awe-inspiring site? If there truly was a race of giant humans residing within the walls of the Grand Canyon, what would that mean for our history books? How could it change our understanding of the world? The discovery of these giant skeletons only adds another eerie layer to the already chilling secrets of the Grand Canyon, and has led many theorists to believe that the government is covering up a lot of information about this canyon. Glenn and Bessie Hyde.
Glenn! Bessie!
This discovery is more of a lack of discovery than anything else. In 1928, newlyweds Glenn and Bessie Hyde set out on a daring honeymoon adventure to raft through the entire Grand Canyon and set a record while doing so, but they never returned. Their boat, loaded with supplies and a guidebook, was found floating in a calm pool with no sign of the Hydes. A massive search ensued, but their bodies were never found. The case of the missing honeymooners has inspired theories ranging from murder to drowning. Some believe believe that Glenn killed Bessie and disappeared, while others think they perished in a brutal rapids accident. To this day, the mystery of what happened to the Hydes on their honeymoon remains unsolved. It's a haunting reminder that even in one of the most beautiful and popular places in the world, tragedy can strike and remain shrouded in mystery. While some people claim it's most likely that they hit a particularly rough patch of rapids and were simply thrown into the water, drowning in the process, others claim that the fact their boat was still loaded with food and supplies suggests they may have been murdered. Whatever the truth may be, the case of Glenn and Bessie Hyde will continue to be a chilling and fascinating part of the history of the Grand Canyon. Could they have stumbled across something they weren't supposed to and paid the price? MOGOLLON monster. If there are any truly disturbing creatures lurking within the Grand Canyon, it's more than likely that even these monsters are afraid of the MOGOLLON monster. This elusive creature, also known as the Arizona Bigfoot, is said to roam the central and eastern regions of the Grand Canyon along the MOGOLLON Rim. Described as a large bipedal creature with red eyes and a strong pungent odor, the MOGOLLON monster is believed to be over 7 feet tall, covered in black or reddish-brown hair, and capable of mimicry and violent behavior. Some accounts also claim that it can emit a blood-curdling scream that sounds like a distressed woman, adding to its eerie and terrifying reputation. With sightings dating back to 1903 and reports of it building nests and decapitating animals, the MOGOLLON monster remains one of the most chilling and intriguing mysteries of the Grand Canyon. Whether it's a real creature or just a product of myth and legend, the tales of the MOGOLLON monster continue to add an air of fear and wonder to the already mysterious Grand Canyon. The discovery of this monster was first made by I.W. Stevens in 1903, who described seeing a creature with white hair on its head and a long white beard. Since then, hikers and campers in the area have reported sightings of the MOGOLLON monster and strange whistles and wood knocking coming from the woods. Some even believe that it watches over their campsites at night and takes care of things on its own. Ground sloths. Sloths are popularly known for being slow-moving, tree-dwelling animals found in the tropical rainforests of South and Central America. However, in the Pleistocene era, these ancient relatives, Nothrotheriops shastensis, roamed the land of the Grand Canyon. But what's even more chilling is that archaeologists have found large quantities of these ground sloths' dung in Rampart Cave, making it one of the most significant fossil deposits in North America. The sheer volume of dung and skeletal remains found in this cave gives us a glimpse into the life and habits of these now extinct creatures, as well as the other animals that once lived alongside them. These findings only strengthen the case for the Grand Canyon being a time capsule of prehistoric life and a chilling reminder of just how different the world was millions of years ago. As we explore the depths of the canyon, the fact that we are walking on the same ground that was once home to these ancient sloths is both terrifying and humbling. What other terrifying creatures could have lived or are still living within the depths of the Grand Canyon? The possibilities are endless and are enough to keep you up at night. Robert Spangler.
Littleton had probably 2 murders, in Arapahoe County maybe 3 or 4. Relatively low crime area, very quiet neighborhoods.
When serial killer Robert Spangler planned his romantic trip to the Grand Canyon with his third wife, Donna Sundling, he probably didn't expect to push her off a cliff to her death. Spangler had already gotten away with murdering his first wife and 2 children with a gun, but he thought it would be easier and raise less suspicion if he pushed his victims off the Grand Canyon instead. It wasn't until Spangler was diagnosed with late-stage cancer in 2000 that he finally confessed to his heinous crimes. The Grand Canyon had once again become a chilling backdrop for a sinister and terrifying act, leaving a family in shock and a killer with a guilty conscience in his final months of life. This tragic discovery led many Grand Canyon adventurers to pause before they next ventured too close to the edge, knowing that even a romantic trip could turn deadly with the flip of a switch in someone's mind. A reminder that even the most beautiful and serene places can hold the darkest of secrets. For Donna's family, this discovery brought some closure, but also raised haunting questions about what really happened that fateful day at the Grand Canyon. Cursed Navajo blanket.
So these are Navajo dress hats, and they're rare. and they're wonderful objects.
While many stories about the Grand Canyon have some evidence behind them, others are only stories, until something happens that makes you wonder if maybe they were true after all. One of these stories is the legend of the cursed Navajo blanket. According to the story, the blanket was so beautiful that no one could see it and not desire it. It was said to have been cursed by a weaver who was known for putting spells into her work. The blanket was passed down through the hands of many, with each owner experiencing a terrible fate or misfortune. The final owner was a trader named Don McGuire, who ignored the warnings about the blanket and took it from a woman who claimed it was cursed. McGuire spent the next 2 years facing incredible calamities until he finally got rid of the blanket, which was said to be stained with blood. The curse has never been lifted, and the blanket's current whereabouts are unknown. This chilling tale of a cursed object adds a supernatural element to the already ominous and mysterious Grand Canyon. While there's doubt that this story is actually true, the Grand Canyon has so many unknown elements that it's difficult to say for sure.